Hello and welcome back to Touhoumon Road Link Revised. In the last part I started the new post game that was added to this mod where I talked to the Yukari, we went to the Gensokyo, I explored all of the very few amounts of Gensokyo you were allowed to explore, and then I went to the Java region, so I was given a ticket while in Gensokyo and explored the Java region for a bit until we reached this mountain. I found out I needed to tame the 4 legendary Bonica in order for the mountain to not erupt, and I got around to getting one of them, an Aaron. But there's still 3 more I gotta catch, so I guess that's what we're gonna do this part. Okay, one thing I noticed is I don't really need Kaneko anymore, because he can't even really fly anywhere, so I guess maybe I can use her when I want to leave at the end. But yeah, I guess I could get Aki, but now that I'm all the way over here, I don't want to go all the way to the Pokemon Center, so we're not gonna use her. Next in here, the next Bonica, who could it be? The statue might have something to do with solving this disaster, since it's inside of a cave. A specific item must be brought here. Oh, the leaf stone is responding. The statue was El Koichi! See, it fits because it's playing last remote outside, and now it's playing Koichi. That's a big ass knife you got there, kid. That's not a little knife. That's like a miniature sword. So we've got trying to catch plenty of legendaries today. Hopefully my amount of Ultra Balls is enough, but considering there's still like 3 more of these, if I get unlucky enough, I might have to go and buy more Ultra Balls. Which I don't even think there's a Mart in Java, so I gotta go somewhere else. But you can fly directly out of here, so it's not that big of a deal. It'll just be a big deal to have to come all the way back here. So I got couple book to read if any of these guys decide they really don't want to be caught. You can see I can open random page of book and start reading for gag, because that's gag I sometimes like to. So maybe I will do it if Koichi decides to be a really persistent asshole. I saved, right? I'll be honest, I can't remember, but she's not dead, so I'm gonna save now. It's a train. I like Koishi's theme is really good. I'll give you like 3 balls and then we're getting the book out. Alright, I'm getting the book out. Get me mallet, dog. Alright. Kaneko, you're probably tanky. You got legendary stats. Don't die here. Alright, book number 1. Unless you're getting this ball right now. Oh. Shadow Punch. Shadow, I need you. Give me coffee. You're wasting my Ultra Balls. Super ego. Is that just infatuation? What? No? Okay. Interesting attack animation. Special effects is a general term reserved for technology used to create images that would be too dangerous, too expensive, or simply impossible to achieve with attractional cinematography approaches. For audiences, a major attraction of movies has always been their ability to create illusion. Indeed, the first special effects appeared in Alfred Clark's The Execution of Mary Stuart in 1895, the year movies were born. To depict the Queen's execution, Clark photographed the actor in position, stopped filming, and replaced the actor with a dummy, then started the camera and beheaded the dummy. Is this fascinating to you, Koichi? As is often the case with movie technology, the names used to categorize special effects. Kaneko's dead. Damn it. We have to go. Well, Pokemon Center after this. Like, look at that. Look at that. That's perfect. Get in the ball range, and you're just not doing it. As is often the case with movie terminology, the names used to categorize special effects are somewhat convoluted. In this case, we can blame the effect. Okay. Nobody can tell what she is going to do since she acts on the spot, so she's extremely dangerous. I.e., nobody knows what she's going to do, but she has no idea what you're going to do. Strange, isn't it? I swear I've watched that movie. I just don't remember how. Alright, who all died there? My revive should be in here, yes. So I think I still got over 30 Ultra Balls, unless I get super unlucky. That should hopefully be enough for the next two of them. I wonder if catching them is required, or if you kill them you can still complete the plot. I assume so. Normally in a Pokemon game, when you don't catch the Legendary, you can still continue the plot anyway. Just go back after you beat the Elite Four or something. Anyway, let's save. Go ahead and don't have to worry about doing that again. Probably not going to be in the outside at any point for it to actually reach the good part of Blaster mode. When I listened to it, it actually started immediately after I ended the last recording. Alright. This statue might have something to do with solving this disaster, since it's inside of a cave. Specific item must be brought here. Oh, the Thunderstone is responding. I hope that means I can. I hope that doesn't mean I can't paralyze you. Statue was El Suica. Electric? Suica? Suica? Electric? Huh? What? I don't think I've ever seen that particular sprite before. Can you paralyze ground types? You can. Good to know. Rock Wrecker. Throw rocks at me. It's gonna do a lot of damage. Because your Suica means you do a lot of damage. Energy Light? Anyway, the last two themes seem like just remixes of the original. Was very clearly great, you heal, you're gonna be a massive pain in the ass. Whoop-de-doo. This is it's clearly a remix of both Suica's theme and the Legendary Beasts. Man, the problem I have with some of these remixes is they're both of them, but they never get to the good part of either of them. They're about to go to the fun part of the Beast theme. We're going do 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 da 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 da, and just didn't, because it went back to Suica's theme again. Do 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 do. You had a fire type move this entire time, and nope, it's not fire because it didn't kill Luna. Well, I mean it did, but it didn't super kill Luna, you know? How you feeling about rocks in your face, Suica? Think that'd be a good idea to have rocks thrown in your face? Well, that doesn't do that much damage, which would normally be good. But, you heal yourself. Alright, now I'm gonna start throwing Ultra Balls at you and hope you don't heal yourself, because that'd be really annoying. Gonna get the first Ultra Ball, I think that'd be pretty cool, so if you got the very first Ultra Ball, there you go. She could greatly increase her body size and is even capable of turning bits of hair into entire copies of herself. Is that how her duplication works? Right. Well, those two caves were right next to each other, so I wonder when the next one will show up. Lona! Get back up. You think the puppets need to sleep? Probably stop using all my hyper potions on basic healing. That's what the super potions are for. And the potions, of course, for when you have little increments of 20 or less, like that. Alright, 3 down, 1 more to go. What will be the last one? I don't know what stone is left. No, I don't know, because it actually hasn't been using them up. Okay. Even if I knew what stone was left, I wouldn't be able to guess, because, like, I wouldn't in a million years have guessed that Thunderstone equaled Suika. That doesn't even make any sense. That's what it was. Kinshiro. The volcano was a bit strange now. Something must have happened. Something happened. What is Neo Brendan over there doing? Okay. That leads over there, and that leads to the middle part. Go all over the place in this volcano, I swear. I already went there, it's this other area. Side over here. This is a good part of it all, that's why you can hear it now. That's pretty cool, because I'm stuck. Don't know where to go. Okay, that's the last cave. Your name's Dark Saber. Is that your birth name? I hope something bad will not occur again. Again. Again, and again, and again. And again. And the next day. And the next day. And the next day. The Firestone was responding. Statue was Vermilia. Yep, wouldn't have guessed that one either. And this is the Gem Leader theme. This is normally mixed with you and Owen, so is it going to turn to Vermilia's theme somehow? No, it's the stage 6 theme. Okay. We did that with Aaron too. Can you not kill Luna before I can paralyze you? Thanks. Okay, good. And now it's Vermilla theme. Alright, is it gonna kill you in one hit? Certainly hope it doesn't. Alright, you're good, barely, but you are. Dracula Cradle. Couldn't fit that one. You fucking idiot. Great. Did I not save before Vermilia? I guess I didn't. I saved after Suika, right? I don't have to do that again, right? Yeah. I don't know why I didn't save after I started the battle. Oops. Alright, so this is a predicament. Vermilia's just gonna kill herself like an idiot. Not exactly out of character. Alright, save now. Poison Claw! Okay, so I'll try to put you in yellow range. I mean, is this a recoil move that has default recoil damage, or is it based on how much damage you do to me? Then I have to take into account, like, I need to try to get someone you won't do that much damage to, so you won't do that much damage to me. Night Days. Ow. Alright, you look like a dark type, so I'll try hitting you with a dark move. Yeah, there you go. That seems low enough. Can't really go any lower than that, or you'll kill yourself again. So you want to be like Suika and just get this over with? I think that'd be a great idea. 1, 2, 3. Damn it. We could have been over just like that, and then we can move on to doing something else. Amelia is shown to have a blue wing sometimes. Interesting. Well, you're not using your kill yourself move, so that's good. And hopefully said move only has 5 PP. Quite inconvenient if it had more than that, because then I couldn't PP stall it. Which hopefully I won't have to do at all, because hopefully you're gonna get caught right now. You're just really doing this, huh, kid? Not. You're gonna keep going to the third one? Okay, that barely did anything. So it is a how much damage you do based recoil move. So as long as I have Kagero out, you should not kill yourself. That barely does any damage to you. There we go. Alright, that's all 4 of them. Only had to bring the book out once. Skilled at combat and highly confident. Named her spear after Odin's Gungnir, which is said to always hit its mark. So she's Scandinavian. Alright, that's all 4 of them. The Tremors continue once more, or were those the Elite 4 of Legendaries? There's one more. Ed is just dying over and over, but that's what it means to be the one who paralyzes the Legendary and is therefore out first. You gotta take all the hits. It's what happens, Ed. Alright, now we move forward to the whatever happens after this. Yeah, VVT. Still don't know if she counts as a legendary, but she was put on the category of like special events or whatever in the guide, so I think technically not. I think what are considered legendaries in this game are the L types, the last word types. Since VVT wasn't one, she doesn't count, but she was still a special encounter. So there seems to be quite a bit on the list of special encounters that aren't technically last word legendaries. Why does this area exist? I don't know, there's a lot of that in this post-game. Why does this area exist? It's just empty. Oh, Garinko, it's erupting again, but something's irregular now. It seems you know how to solve this disaster. I will stay here for making emergency rescues. Am I supposed to know who you are? Maribel, what are you doing? You're not Maribel, you're Zay-chan. Oh, Garinko, I found this cave first. It suddenly opened after a couple of tremors. I cannot allow you to enter this cave before me because it's my discovery of this mountain. If you insist on entering, you must win into a Bonica battle. Well, I haven't had to do one so far, so it had to happen eventually. What am I listening to? I don't know. I cannot afford to lose. Right, the Miko theme. Remember when I fought that trainer in like Route 1? And they were the one who gave me that Natsuki? Not Natsuki. Satsuki, right. And then they just left. They're really brought up again. Yeah, what was up with that? What type are you? Electric Faith, that's not gonna help me here. Aki's gone. That's kind of an issue because Aki's kind of like basically the main character. She's the one who doesn't fucking die to things instantly, and I'm therefore able to beat the game because of her. Right, at least you seem to be fairly underleveled compared to me. Hopefully we can just do this. Saragamaru, I need you! Kill something. And You're not doing that when you're taking that much damage to Giga Drain. Alright, what do you got next? Kaguro? Well, I know what she dies to. Fighting. Unless you use fucking Intimidate. Right. Well, 4 times a week, this will still kill you anyway, right? No, because you have that. You. Still almost killed you, even after all that. And of course you have that. Didn't even do much now, did it? All that, and you still lost. Hina? Hina? Short for the Hina, because it's the Hina. The Hina Kageyama. The one and only. You can never miss her. Yeah, I released a Hina video the other day. That was playing while Asprey was doing the yearly Hina during the Game Awards thing. Fur coat. Don't even remember what that ability does. Makes me wonder why I gave you that instead of Intimidate. Is it possible you didn't get Intimidate until your fully evolved form? That's why I never gave it to you? I don't know. It's times like these where I wish I would have kept the priority move. I wouldn't exactly page Patchley as being particularly defensive, so the fact that you were barely surviving this is a bit annoying. She's got red ribbons and red stripes, because she's a fire type. I think. She's died Aqua Dread. The other puppet forms do that, change the ribbon. Probably not the stripes, but the ribbon colors based on the type. It's Wriggle. Basically gotten rid of all my counters. What do I do to a Wriggle? It's bug type. Just hit you with Aero Blast, whatever. So I think you're about. I think Bug's weak to flying. Look at that big old long-haired Wriggle. Skitter Rush. Kaneko is my Flybot, which is also literally the mascot legendary of the game, so I assume she can beat a Wriggle, and my assumptions were incorrect. Are you fucking kidding me, Kaneko? $95. I just missed 2 95s. A 1 in 40 chance of that happening. I love Pokemon. Alright. You gonna miss this one too? Okay. Would've been funny if that killed you. Wriggle! You know that Wriggle kicks? Now they're mowing the grass outside. Sounds loud, but the last time this happened, it apparently didn't show up in the recording, so I'm gonna assume that's gonna happen now. Sarikamaru is basically dead, so I can't really counter with you with that. But I'm gonna try anyway. Hope you can't kill her. Sarikamaru is decently defensive, I think. Drastic times call for drastic measures. Drain Punch. Okay, Sarikamaru, you should not die to this. Good. Now you get all your HP back, and hopefully kill Ruby in one hit. There you go. I seriously lost after all my preparations? Okay, I give up. It seems this cave is connected with the current irregular phenomena. We will meet again, somewhere. Phenomena. Do 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 do. Phenomena. Do 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 do. Alright, someone died, yes? Yep, a werewolf. So tempting to just use the hyper potions to heal because it would go by faster, but it's fine, I can just use the speed up. Click the right. Oh, come on. Alright, what's in this cave? Still in Mount Merapi? There are multiple ways to go for some reason. Why is there both a left and right? It's because they both lead to the other side. It's gonna be a downward staircase to the middle. Yep. Oh, something sleeps in the lava bed below. I already know this, but that's all. Could be, I don't know. It's not letting me see the sprite. Who could be at the bottom of this lake? It's a Tenchi, of course it's a Tenchi. Frankly surprised it's not a Tenchi. Like, the only reason I can think of why Tenchi isn't the Groudon, despite being the brown character, is because it so fits together thematically with Suako and Kaneko more. She's probably like 10 feet tall, so this is extremely threatening. There she is, El Tenchi. Go it. Break a leg. Dude. Yep, it had to be one of them. It had to be one of them. Alright, here's where the rest of my Ultra Balls go to die. Great. Pretty good. If you don't get another one, you can bring her down to red health, maybe. Oh, that's perfect, actually. So hopefully you don't have any moves that kill yourself, and we're in good range, right? Right? In fact, this is basically perfect. So let me save here. Alright. Ultra Orbs we go! You know, it just occurred to me that I probably shouldn't have done that, because if you have a move that kills you, you can just, like, kill yourself instantly now. You have to keep going back to that save state every time it happens. So just don't have a move that kills you. Pretty simple. Forehead Tenchi. When you're Tenchi, probably can't think that far ahead. You think damage, good. Not thinking that damage to self is bad. Characterizing Tenchi as an idiot here isn't that far from the truth, really. Her sword just kind of looks like a giant red stick. I'm gonna have to get another book out, aren't I? Starting to look like it, because you're not having the ground shake at all. Go ahead and use the hyper potion, because you seem to be pretty good at tanking this, and who knows if everyone else will be able to tank it nearly as well as you. No, never mind, that did a lot of damage. Oh, that was her signature move. Seems to be the main thing about these legendaries, is that at least most of them seem to have some sort of signature move. Alright, Tenchi. It is time for you. And me, in the process. On for you. In the fucking mall. I even hold this thing and play the game at the same time. Alright. Explicit and implicit costs. To properly calculate a firm's economic costs, you must remember that all of the resources used by the firm have an opportunity cost. This is true for both the resources that a firm purchases from outsiders as well as the resources it already owns. As a result, all of the resources a firm uses have economic costs. Economics refer to these types of economic costs as explicit costs and implicit costs. You know how many hundreds of dollars I spent on these fucking books just because it was required to do the homework? To be fair, I think I actually had to read this one. A lot of them I didn't. Or do the homework, you have to fucking find this page. Can't find this page if I don't have the fucking book. A firm's explicit costs are the monetary payments it makes to those from whom it must purchase resources it does not own. Because these costs involve an obvious cash transaction, they are referred to as implicit costs. Be sure to remember that explicit costs are opportunity costs because every monetary payment used to purchase outside resources necessarily involves foregoing the best alternatives that could have been purchased with money. The firm's implicit costs are the opportunity costs of using resources it already owns to make the firm's own product rather than selling those resources to outsiders for cash. Because these costs are present but not obvious, they are referred to as implicit costs. A firm's economic costs are the sum of explicit costs and its implicit costs. The following example makes clear how both explicit costs and implicit costs affect firm profits and firm behavior. Tenchi really likes economics. Little hidden character trait about her. Counting profit and normal profit. Suppose that after working as a sales representative for a large t-shirt manufacturer, you decide to open your own retail t-shirt shop. As we explained in Chapter 2, you'll be providing two different economic resources to your new enterprise: labor and entrepreneurial ability. Part of your job that involves providing labor includes routine tasks that help run a business, things like answering customer emails, taking inventory, and sweeping the floor. Uh-huh. You're gonna make me reset, Tenchi. You're really gonna make me reset. The part of your job involves providing entrepreneurial abilities includes any non-routine task involved with organizing the business and directing its strategy. Things like deciding how to promote your business, what to include in your product mix, and how to decorate your store to maximize its appeal to potential customers. Huh? We're still going? We're really still going. What makes you so special, Tenchi? I'm sure you could list off things for hours, so I probably should have asked that question. We're really still going here, huh? Have you used that move at all? Well, I haven't really been paying attention, so probably. There we go! don't drop the book. Almost did it. Professional, high quality YouTube video. Yes. The sword she fights with is also to determine her foe's weaknesses and take full advantage of them. Alright, now what do I do? I took care of the mountain, did I not? Down we go. What do I do now, huh? Give me a second. After clearing the event, head down. Okay. I'll do that later. So that's all for this. Next part I'll do more of the post-game. Bye.